What's up, everyone? Welcome back to OMG Let's Talk. We are talking about 90 Day Fiancé the other way. We got a little bit of catching up to do, so we're going to run through episode 14 through 19, couple by couple. Right now, we're going to do TJ and Kimberly.
Yeah, we're going to do it this way because, man, has this season been dragging.
It's been dragging on, so yeah, we just wanted to consolidate. Don't miss much, I promise. We'll catch you up with everything, but I think the next couple episodes, if it ends soon.
Honestly, if I had a preference, I would prefer to watch it this way because there's so much time wasted watching it the other way.
Yeah, or if you already did watch it, you're just going to get some of our opinions.
Yeah.
Starting with episode 14, the title is Be Hitched. I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah, 6 episodes.
TJ and Kimberly are finally at their wedding.
Yes, they have over 200 guests at this wedding. They're at this Mindinchi function. They have so many rituals and customs that they're going to be doing before and throughout the wedding. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Funny. So her first day of the wedding, she woke up with like a tummy ache.
My wedding, and I am in a mood. Literally. My stomach was upset from the...
Can't play too much, but...
We'll play a little bit more. Well, everyone knows there's a thing called deli belly, so this is why I assume she gets like this. Because she's probably only been there for a week or so.
Shit her pants the morning of her wedding. Pretty funny. I think that might be a good luck, though.
Did you poop? No, not my pants.
Oh, divorce.
I feel like I got a fart. But before I made it to the bathroom, my pants.
She sharted.
Yeah, she sharted.
Yeah, she felt like she had to fart, and she pooped in her pants.
She got squirty.
Because she's in fucking India, and they're fucking having cow shit in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Good,
the wedding starts.
Things in the background are really cool, too. They're actually made out of yarn, which I noticed, and I thought it was actually very beautiful.
It is cool. She looks so sad right now because she's explaining that she's upset that she wasn't like prepared for all these ceremonies and doesn't really know what to do and doesn't speak the language, and TJ isn't communicating with her very well. So she's just kind of like going with the flow, but doesn't feel very special, as you could tell through every scene. She just looks so over it. Also, I guess her stomach hurts too, so.
Yeah.
Kimberly will be
I was saying at the same
time,
I kind of feel him because she's getting like this beautiful artwork done on her arm and the place is beautiful. Like, I felt like if she really did care too, maybe she would have read up on Indian weddings knowing that she's about to have one, you know? But
I think that it's something that she talked to TJ about, and he was just like, yeah, you know, we can intertwine traditions and stuff. It comes up later, even like when the one thing that she asked to do, like, it happens, but like not in a very special way.
Yeah, no,
so we'll get to that a little bit later. So this is the Mindy ceremony, the first one of like what, fucking 10 or something,
pretty
20
much.
Ceremonies. It's like 3 days.
Yeah, we're not even over exaggerating. There's so many ceremonies. There's probably like up to 8 ceremonies. I know for sure as a girl, I counted she had 6 different dresses. I knew that. So.
Well, she was all pissed and alone, and then her mom and her stepmom and dad come. She gets a little more into the mood.
Yash and her actually make up during, like, right before their wedding, which is kind of surprising.
Well, Yash takes initiative and comes over and gives her some compliments and basically just says, like,
sweep it under the rug.
Past is the past. Let's move on, you know.
Yeah, with new day, new beginning.
Be cordial and let's learn to respect each other and
we'll see how that goes.
Respect each other's cultures. He's trying.
Yeah.
And moving forward, you will see that the dynamic of the relationship is a little more understanding.
Maybe he understood, like, damn, this is, like, going to be my sister, you know? Like,
that's true. Or he realized that she's a human being and he doesn't have to be such a dick.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like common courtesy, bruh. Yeah,
like I said, I think he was jealous that his brother's getting married and not him.
I can see that. And then they go into another ceremony called the Anjali, which is technically like the bridal shower. More just weird traditions that she's having to do. They don't explain anything.
No, they don't, and it kind of sucks.
Like it's just like, this is for like good and happiness. That's like his explanation for everything.
Fucked up by thinking that he can do everything in the explaining, and there's time for that. They honestly both should have put in time to hire like a girl that would have been next to her the whole time, like translating, explaining, like, so, you know, TJ wasn't taken out of his wedding because he had his own shit to do, you know, ceremony.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
So, I mean, it kind of flunked up on that one. But yeah, they're like shoving food in her mouth too, remember? They just take pictures like with her every
They're like,
time.
smile, smile. Random people are coming up and shoving food in her mouth. And look at how genuine her smile was. She's like, please fucking let this be over. Not only that, during this part, they ask her to sit in the mom's lap.
Oh, that's like a little bit later, but yeah, I think it is.
It's right here.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and there's nobody there to translate for her. That
No, and she's just like, what's happening?
why would I sit in her lap? She literally, her hair is very cute though. Whoever did her buns, I need to know how to do those.
I'm sitting on my mom's lap.
No, thank you.
She doesn't do it, huh?
No, she said
Yeah.
no, and like the mom even said like it's okay. Like the mom was even smarter to.
It's funny. I think she even talks about Santa Claus. Like, there's only one person, and she's like, no. Now that I think about it, it's really weird that like thousands of kids go sit on a stranger's lap every year. That's a weird tradition of ours that people are probably not used to. So
It is very true. And like every kid wants to do it. You're not gonna say no. That's like we don't know who's under that. That's it.
yeah,
Oh, it's just their wedding, I think.
they're just finishing up whatever that first day is, maybe.
Yes, I think it's just the dancing. That's what it is. That's why there's nothing to put because it's
Dancing?
just them dancing. Dang, look at Yash getting
It was way
down.
terrible than I ever think.
I didn't think so. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, he said nobody in his family can dance but him. He's like, I'm a Bollywood, you know.
And then TJ and Kimberly have to get up and dance too.
She's so cute. That
I'm
dress
just
is so
looking
cute
at
that she's
TJ
wearing
and
too.
hoping that if I start to make a fool of myself, he's got me.
I like the dance moves that she says she knows. Yes, right here. 32, a little bit back.
I've got whatever this was called.
Lean with it, rock with it.
That's not the Crank That Soldier Boy?
No, boom, boom, boom.
Oh, okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Shake
Oh,
that
Laffy Taffy. But the way that she did would lean with it, rock with it. So
She doesn't.
no, obviously
explained it,
doesn't
she
know. Okay,
know.
but that was Laffy Taffy beat, and then
But
the
she enjoys her
lean with
moves,
it, rock with it.
which is
kinda
really
move.
awkward moves. I would say it's really never in a dictionary of dance.
Oh, I'll tell you last every time.
That's it for episode 14. Moving on.
I don't like TJ. I don't know why.
I think he's okay. Moving on to episode 15, titled Family Manners. The celebrations continue in day 2.
Next episode. See how much happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna run through it. We're catching up on 6 episodes right now. We should be able to get through it. fairly
None of the
quick.
traditions were even explained to us. So there you go.
So start a new day, and then she's still upset. She's just like, why is nobody communicating with me what's going on? TJ's doing his own thing. I'm kind of just sitting here going with the flow. And it's kind of just the same vibe.
Yeah, the whole time she's just complaining about the lack of communicate. Well, she's not even complaining. She's just expressing to her family, like, I feel, yeah, like I'm just a piece of paper in the wind, basically getting moved
The
along.
haldi ceremony would start in 1 hour.
ceremony.
Yeah, I don't know. He barely even knows what the traditions mean, honestly.
Yeah, he's like, it's hard to explain. Like, this is just like what we do.
Yeah.
So Kimberly should also just be like, whatever. Like,
True.
She's kind of being.
It's like, is every wedding tradition explained when at a like? Why do we have a first dance? Why do you dance with your dad?
For everyone to watch, I guess, right?
That's what I mean. Like, really explaining it. Like, how deep do you really need to know about the cultural? Like, why do we do this? You know, maybe I'm just trying to put that in perspective. Why do we fucking celebrate St. Patrick's Day like the way we do?
Also, all these people come in and there's no translator, so they're saying all this stuff about everything, and her and her family are just sitting there like, okay, what is this? What is?
And then
this?
they'll be like,
am
do
I doing
this. Like,
right?
yeah.
And it's like- it's pretty funny though.
They have to watch. No, they don't do this one in yet. Yeah, they gotta watch. Oh, this is the one that they're watching the
Let
feed.
us know
Can
what's
someone
happening.
please let us know what's happening before this happens?
Well,
The dad is like, should I hold? Yeah.
they knew English.
Oh yeah.
And everything.
They
I
knew
don't just want to
Hindu, I
go through
guess.
the motions. I want to know. I want to learn. And I want to experience the culture as much as I can.
She's a little flipping out to me though. At the
She's
same
being a
time.
little hissy fitty.
It's so beautiful. I would
Me
just
though.
like. I mean, she's who cares? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't
You're
know.
there with your mom and your dad. Like,
Yeah, I don't
just enjoy it.
know. She looks
Talk to
really
your mom and say, "This is interesting. I'm not sure
right.
what's happening." But
Yeah,
let's go."
laugh it off with them. Make some jokes about it. It could be a lot more lighter. I get it's kind of stressful, but she could have had experienced. It's your wedding day. Like, you only have this one time.
Yeah, she just looked at it in kind of a bad way, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
it
also,
probably is a lot.
The stuff that happened with TJ and the brother and the family, I'm sure she feels like she's kind of just being dragged along.
I get, but sometimes, yeah, it is.
They're trying to speed up the process to get, and then they could finally tell her to clean the fucking house.
Yeah, that's true. How they do it in India. Honestly, though, she, like, this is very, like, she's treated like queen for 3 days, so she should try to just, like, put that in, like, at least just enjoy that.
I mean,
part.
this is the next segment through the whole episode. I'm just feeling like I'm here, and
yeah, there's at
no
this
one's letting me know
one
what's going on.
ceremony.
I'm
I
really
forget the
frustrated.
name
The
of this
problem
one.
is
I'm
that
so
our
sorry.
rituals are so like complex that sometimes he can't even translate it.
Yeah, see, I could totally understand that. There's probably like 500
there's
gods.
words in this that I can't even translate to you. You don't have them.
Yeah, it's like if you go to a priest and like they're speaking what like actual like Latin or some shit, and you're like, well,
This is, I think, where they do the feet rub thing.
the
The turmeric on the
turmeric.
hands and turn the hands orange.
Not gonna lie, I tried a turmeric rub and that
Process
shit got
of
my clothes
making
dirty,
Kim
stained
and
everything,
TJ
and I
together
couldn't
one
rock.
soul.
That's his explanation for everything. Everything is to make sure that they're one soul. Like his tradition.
We are together.
We're
We
together.
are happy
Under
to bring
God,
the
under God,
gods.
yeah.
Yeah, it's.
To let them know that we are together. Like, all right.
We let them know we appreciate them letting us be together. Like, basically,
Now we have
like,
to tell them thank you.
Yeah.
For letting us be together.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, she's just going through the more traditions, a little confused. It's all pretty funny to watch, but she's just not taking it like a champ.
We had a little bit of a rough start, but I feel like I'm in a much better headspace.
And there you go. Learn to
Enjoy.
accept and
Yeah.
enjoy it.
It's
not
beautiful.
that bad.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
It's not. Honestly, girl, it could be way worse. Some people, like, on this show don't even get married.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, you made it. Especially
Yeah.
with the other way.
Oh, especially
you're
with
one
the
of
Indians.
you're one of the few.
Sheesh. Especially the Indians.
All right, that's
being
it
with
for episode 15. Moving on to episode 16. The title is Fuller House.
All right, so there's still traditions going on, you guys. I think we're still on day 2. This is becoming nighttime. So we're going to have 3 days, but this is like the
Tradition
Barata.
starts with the brat.
The Barat. Yeah, it's a groom on a horse with the band, basically.
It's like a parade.
That's what
Our
I got.
family
Yeah.
is very happy and very excited about
And then, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
a pretty big parade. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
It's pretty cool, actually.
It is very cool, actually. They look very happy for now. I mean, Kimberly's dad and mom is also there. Everyone's kind of there.
Yeah, everybody's having. That's
Look at him, yes. He is feeling
Fireworks
it,
around me,
dude.
the lights around me. I'm very pumped up right now.
It's pretty funny. She said this was like what her favorite dress too. No, not this
It's-
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one's the
one.
one.
This is definitely my favorite outfit. Out of all 6 wedding
pretty
dresses,
lucky.
Sick.
it's got to be him.
It's so beautiful though. Like, look at how like they're in the hallway. There's so many flowers there. Like, where did they get all
This
these
is where she
flowers?
goes on to say, like, the only tradition that I wanted to carry was to make sure that my dad walked me down the aisle because it's supposed to be with like all the brothers and cousins and sisters.
Yeah, basically his whole side of the
She's
family.
like, so they
my
let
dad
me
to
do
walk
that.
down the aisle. He's my biggest supporter, and it's the Western.
but they also had
garden,
a whole bunch of people.
and I was under the impression me and my dad would walk down the aisle
but
together.
look at what's above them.
I think it's cool, but also, do you see what happens to the stepmom?
Yes.
I didn't think there would be 10, 15 people walking in with.
Where is she even?
Right
She
there.
already got put. Oh, for now.
But
us.
even then though, like
And
she
then my
technically
stepmom
only
kinda got
said
pushed to the back.
I wanted to walk with my dad though, so
Yeah, it's true.
at least like it was an ad thing for the
But they're
stepmom.
definitely just letting her walk around the side. I don't give a shit, huh?
I mean, yeah, they look very happy for now. I mean, she gets all excited to see him at the altar. It's very cute. All the fucking lights,
And all the people. with,
yeah,
like, the
so
reflector
camera.
things and- Yeah, she's happy. It's like, now I remember this is what I'm doing it all for. I love
Yeah.
TJ.
Calm down. More
Calm the
fireworks.
F down.
Very extravagant weddings. Jesus Christ. Dude, yeah.
I feel really excited.
And it's not over yet either.
No,
You would
we're
thought-
halfway through. We're
you
only
would've thought
halfway
so.
there. Halfway there. Dude, what was I just thinking? Like, I was thinking that something, the last episode that we watched, literally something reminded me of like a whole SpongeBob episode.
Hmm.
I'll remember.
10 p.m. that night, and it's still going.
Well, okay, so just to like understand why, first off, they're getting so late. It gets explained later, but who gives a fuck? Like, anyways, they're getting married at 4 p.m. technically.
Midnight to 4 a.m.
Midnight to 4 a.m. Yes, yeah, their stars and birth charts told them that you can get married between midnight to 4 a.m. So they planned around getting married around that time with all these traditions. So it's been all yesterday, all morning, all night. I'm gonna have to stay up until very late, and then there's still more stuff to go on. And
Right
then
now,
she goes,
I'm
yeah,
on my
it's
fourth
crazy.
outfit, and I have 2 more to go. Indian weddings are like a marathon.
Yeah, I can't believe dude, it's pretty crazy that she did all that.
And then TJ, it's part of the tradition. He's got to wash Kimberly's dad's feet.
With oil or something? Yeah, play it. What is it?
Usually, the bride's dad washes the groom's feet.
ये वाली पोटली जो है ये
Oh,
आप इनको
usually the
देंगे
bride's
हाथ में।
dad
Kimberly's
washes the
parents are
groom's feet.
so into this
Yeah, so he's just like, we could switch this one up or whatever.
Because they're being so
wedding.
cool.
Even they didn't know about anything.
That's
And
really
that's
cool,
a lovely
man.
thing. And I really appreciate them. I'm really thankful for them. They are doing this for me.
That's super cool.
They were more troopers than Kimberly was.
That's what I mean. Like,
They even enjoyed it. They talk about it.
Surprised a few times with a few things we were asked to do during those 15, 20 different ceremonies.
us Americans over dramatic, like so dramatic. I love it.
We went with the flow because each ceremony had a reason.
See? Went with the flow.
I think they would have had more fun if she was having more fun, obviously.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was probably just hard to I bet it wasn't that big of a problem, but Kimberly was just
It's probably a lot. Yeah,
diarrhea,
yeah, maybe.
shit her
Yeah.
pants.
She's in India. It's hot,
TJ's
probably.
family hates her. She's thinking about all the responsibility.
Yeah, she was thinking about all the negatives and not the positives. So just a reminder to y'all. But she looks really cute with this headband piece too. It's so cute. So this is when they're finally like their souls are actually combined. They got the shawarma, right? The guy, the priest or whatever, actually coming in and like
Walk
actually
in a
doing the
circle
shit.
7 times and jump up and down and
yeah, it's actually like the
Rub
shawarma.
your
Like it's like
belly
a
and
priest
pat
that
your
would
head.
marry you at a church is finally coming in though and actually getting them
exchange
married.
of the elephant with salt. Like, dude, it's just never ending. I mean, I'm not gonna explain this shit to you. Go look it up. There's a lot.
I was just trying to explain to them though, like how official this part is.
Oh yeah,
though,
this
because
is
it's
like the final. This is like putting the
Almost.
ring on the. Not
Yes.
even there yet.
Yes,
but
because they still have to go to the temple of Gishi to thank him. They couldn't even sleep
before they
together.
can sleep in the same bed. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, bro. She was so tired she didn't even care though. That's so funny.
Oh, the promises. I missed it. This part was pretty funny.
She was so tired.
Like
too
now
at
we
that
have
part.
to tell all these people that are just watching them on the stage, like, oh yeah, we got to like confess our promises to each other. Like, what do you promise?
और ये आगे रहेंगे आप पीछे रहेंगे इसकी परिक्रमा करनी है आपको एक साथ आप
Just skip a little more. I think you're on.
33:11. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. 7 promises where your souls combine into one. That's what they're doing right now. But then they have to confess their promises. 33:11.
32, 38.
What?
33:11, yeah. There's 32, 38, and then 33:11. Stop it. Oh.
तो मैं भी हंसूंगी और मुझे जब
I
भी
will
आप देखोगे
smile
हंसोगे तो मैं
too.
स्माइल
Look
बैक
at you every
करूंगी
time. I will smile with you. I don't
It's
know.
funny that what? That's her promise. Like she was so tired. She's like, I promise to like smile, and if I see you smiling, I'll smile. And then he's so happy and he tells his whole family, and then he's smiling already. She's already breaking her promise.
Yeah, that's your kid. Promises.
Go through with your fucking promise, Kim.
For real. If you're gonna at least promise to like smile like that. She is pretty tired though. It's fucking funny. It just goes to show.
And then 6 outfits later.
Yeah, she's not happy with the shit getting thrown at her.
We did that.
I don't know. It doesn't really.
Yeah, they did it. They could finally. That was like the final part of the ceremony. But
Ceremony.
there's still traditions to follow before they could like
Do a lot of
be
other
together.
things.
It's really
There's
weird.
even stuff they have to do in the kitchen later. I don't even know. Well, but yeah, it'll pop up. But
Yeah.
It's pretty cute for now. They're all getting married. Super cute. A lot of music. Finally did it.
Mm-hmm. That was it for episode 16. Moving on to episode 17, titled
Episode
Big
17.
Bang Theory. 4:20 a.m. This is later that night. They're still there, still doing stuff.
So it's been 20 hours of celebrating at this point. They explained to us the parents are straight
20
up.
hours of celebrating in day 2. So like that's because they started at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
almost. Yeah, they did a whole bunch of shit yesterday, and then we're almost up all day today.
That's insane.
And the
Yeah.
parents only had so much time in India. They kind of came in earlier, anyways, and they're like, "Well, our flight's leaving tomorrow, and we gotta go home." Like,
Well, yeah, the end of the ceremony. Yeah, they got to go pack up and.
they just
You
only
have a
had so
flight
many
in the
days.
West,
Yeah, you get it. It's hard to vacation. What else are they gonna do in India? They're fucking old and white. They don't. I mean, they probably experienced
Believe
a
it's
lot.
kind of final.
They probably got Delhi Belly too.
And just leaving them.
For sure they did. But yeah, it's they're just gonna go home. Very exhausted, but as soon as they get to the door. Oh wait, there's more traditions.
Mhm. Yeah, like this is literally they walk up to the door and then this is happening.
Yeah, I
Just
think this
stop.
is like the end of the
TJ,
day.
just stop. Like take off your shoes.
मैं हूँ पहले साथ में आओ
They've been up for 24 hours at this point.
Yep.
It's the morning.
Yep.
अच्छा
And
needs to be
I
a
haven't
restaurant.
slept. And now that we're back home,
Yep.
we still have to do more rituals.
Yeah, no sleep.
Her face. But yeah, they just got to do more.
I think that's why
She's
they don't
getting
get
through
along
it.
with her, because she's just so expressive in her face. Like,
It's true.
those people, there's nothing wrong with it, but for them, like, you know how like it's easier to hide your emotions, like she cannot.
What was this part too? Like the she couldn't go into the kitchen because she had to go wash up first because it's so sacred. Or
Yes,
something?
it's the purest place in the house. They're like, oh look, you can come in the kitchen soon, but you need to like do
Purest
more
place,
rituals
in
and
our house,
wash up.
and
Yeah,
Kimberly has never been allowed to enter into the kitchen. We have a
That's fucking hilarious.
yeah.
First time she's inside. Now you can see how it feels like.
She's like, oh, joy. Great.
Yeah, kitchen. Yeah.
And then another tradition, either burning something or throwing something at somebody.
Giving
or
them
washing.
prosperity, wealth.
This is their traditions. They burn shit, they throw shit at you, and then they clean you.
Yeah.
And sometimes it actually is shit, too.
Sometimes. I miss once an episode.
But yeah, she gets... Oh, yeah, they get home and like, oh, cool, let's go lay down. And TJ's like, I'll be in bed tonight. I still have to go pray to... Or go tell Ganesha that everything's
yeah.
okay.
Oh, Ganesha.
Ganesha.
Now it's a married couple rooms.
She's like, come on. like,
She has to do the same later. He's like, oh, you'll do that later tonight, like when you wake up. There was supposed to be a whole bunch of other stuff they're doing, but she literally told him like, I need to lay down.
In the night, after visiting the temple, just telling God, Ganesh, that's okay, we are married. Then I will be sleeping here.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But she passes out and he goes and finishes his traditions. And that's actually it for episode 17.
Really?
Yeah. Episode 18, they actually weren't in. So we're going to skip to episode 19.
All right, y'all. So
Owing pains. OING pains.
all right, we're on episode 18, right?
19.
19.
Made it all the way to 19. I think 20, which is next week, will be the finale.
Better fucking be. Y'all, this is what we did for you guys.
Here.
Yeah, this is what we did for you guys. Where is the time? I was looking for the time, how long we've been doing this. That's why.
24 minutes.
24 minutes. 6 episodes.
Yeah. so
Covered for one couple.
it's
'Cause
almost 6 hours. That
honestly, we even showed you like any of the funniest cool parts.
We
Like
tried to pick out the best
like clips
pieces.
that would even be funny or important or cool. Like honestly, yeah.
So they've been home and they're married for a couple days now. And TJ, he was living downstairs because they weren't married yet. So the upstairs thing, he's finally grabbing him stuff. And
Well, they've
slowly
been
moving
married. He just has been slow.
a couple days. He's barely bringing his stuff up.
I think he just loves his mama and downstairs.
I don't know. Like he's barely coming up with like a blanket and pillow.
Yeah. It's like he's coming up for a sleepover.
Mm-hmm.
It's small, but a lot of stuff.
So they're finally getting upstairs ready. But the biggest thing that everybody's excited about is they get to tell her of her new duties.
Honestly, though, I know we've been talking shit about them and talking the duties.
They're actually really cool right
They're
here.
very cool. It's super understandable.
She doesn't tell her much. Basically, she says you should be expected, like, it's funny how she says, like, up by 6 a.m. Not early, like 5 a.m. She says that.
Yeah.
Like 6 a.m. So she
Like when the sun's up at least.
Yeah, be up around 6. She has to make sure to sweep daily, to clean the floors, never go to bed with dishes, and take care of meals for TJ and her. And these responsibilities are only for upstairs, not for downstairs. So really,
Very
that's really just
reasonable.
like being an adult.
So we just figured out that like Jenny's like mom was just being a super dick to them. Well, actually their house was dirty.
Their house was filthy. Jenny was a slob.
She was old. What did they expect?
And she just says, like, I don't like doing dishes. And they just laugh at her. They're like, it's only upstairs. Like, and TJ even says, like, I'll help out here and there. And Yash is, I don't know why Yash is just in all of this.
Their conversation.
Yeah, like, get the
I'm
fuck
telling
out of here, you
you,
loser. Like,
he lives at home.
He's come around and he's nice now, but like, dude, butt out, bro.
He lives at home and they have nothing to do. I think that was his point of jealousy because his best friend and what he did everything with was TJ, and that was getting taken away from him. And he is also alone and doesn't have a wife, and he's also going to be stuck with his mom downstairs.
Yeah.
I saw it that way because he's probably there all the time. Yeah, this is how they function. It's fucking weird. Yeah.
Everything's fine. They seem from the entire season getting along the best in this moment right here.
Yeah.
But the next segment, you know.
It's not too bad. It's just understandable. I understand why she gets mad.
Me too. It's the mom.
Yeah, the mom seems a little... She doesn't understand other cultural
Look
shit.
at that conniving ass face. So what's happening in this scene is Kimberly, they just got upstairs after talking about the duties, and Kimberly's like, bro, we already talked about this before getting married, and I told you that we're going to share it, and we're not going to do the whole Indian tradition. And he's like, well, I just didn't know how to tell you.
Like, I
"So
wanted
you
your
lied."
mom to
He's
tell
like,
you.
I thought it was easier that way. And she's like, so you think it's easier to lie? And he's just like, yeah, look at him. Basically, that's what happens right here. Like, yeah, you think it's easier to fucking lie?
Yeah, if you remember, it was a long time ago, but even on the phone when they're Skyping, like, we remember her saying, like, you know, I'm not into that, you know, I will respect it, but I'm not going to follow. She's like, I'm not going to be tied down. He's like, of course, of course.
Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to, even though it's not too much, they're not asking much, but I think it's the fact that the parents are even telling her what
involved.
to do.
I think he went downstairs and cried to his mommy and asked her to do that for him, honestly.
So Yash comes upstairs and helps them like set up their little shrine for the gods.
They're setting up a shrine, and then
he's just like helping get everything in order.
The mom is coming upstairs to show her how to cook TJ's favorite dish.
Yeah, so
and they have to bless the kitchen and all this shit first.
Yeah. So they clean it all up, and then Yash, of course, comes with the mom for the cooking lesson. But they start before
Well, he
cooking.
translates for them because
Not well.
TJ, I know, not well, but TJ does say, "Hey, I want to leave them on purpose because I want them to have more alone time."
Yeah, he
without
walks
me.
out. He's like, she needs to learn how to
Deal with
them
my
without
family.
me.
Yeah,
But the first thing that they do is bring up this huge cow turd and light it on fire.
bro.
Okay.
So they could cleanse the house with
I
cow
just don't
shit.
understand why there's cow manure in the.
Not only that, it gets worse.
He says there's antimicrobial properties to the cow shit smoke.
I guarantee that is not.
There's probably methane in
True.
that shit. Get the fuck out of here. It's probably really bad. Yeah, dude, look how fucking lit and fiery that cow shit is.
I try to be very respectful
pouring,
of their
like,
customs,
oil
their
on it?
culture, and everything like that. But I draw the line. I draw my boundaries
In the kitchen.
at this.
But it gets,
On the table.
It also gets worse because.
We need to put the lock on there so it doesn't.
I don't know why it does that. The button's been broken or something.
Yeah, it is.
not only that, he starts to grab a bottle of fucking cow piss and sprinkling it all around her doors.
Oh, my house does smell like a petting zoo.
It will go away.
And she's just
And
like,
he said it will go away.
she's
Such bullshit.
She's reacting pretty normal, right? But even worse than that, after they get to the kitchen and
Wait, play this really. Wait, go back because I want to see. Look at how much smoke shit.
that what she just did.
Okay, wait. So the cow shit was on the table. We all
And
saw
she
that.
just wiped the rag, used the rag to clean the table before they start prepping the meal, and then she goes over and does this.
That's cow shit that she just picked up.
Yeah.
There
she's just
goes
like-
a piece of cow shit.
Yeah, it's clean. And then goes to the dish that they're gonna use to cook and use the dirty cow shit rag to clean it.
Honestly, was that
And
the
that's
same
when-
rag that
and
the
that was-
urine was on?
Probably.
I think so, because it looked like the same color too.
So that's when Kimberly just loses it.
TJ!
And the mom's just like, oh, she complains and fusses, and then TJ actually
Well, like, I mean, it's probably, I would have to say cultural, like, not even cultural, it's because they can't understand each other. She probably looks like she's bitching to her, you know, which kind of is shitty.
she tells TJ, and this is what TJ says though.
And then cleaned it. It's not clean. There's gonna be cow sprinkled in the food.
अच्छा वो आपने इससे काउंटर पोंछ दिया ना कपड़े से उसी से वो
And the mom's like, so? I'll fucking shit on you.
Well, if anything, TJ doesn't know that.
No, he's 6 up. Look.
I know, but he's probably been eating cow shit for years, and he
Yeah, he's
doesn't
like,
know
God
it.
damn, mom, what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
नौटंकी क्या है तो सही बात है ना यार
See, where's the drumming here? She's correct. Like, don't clean your dishes with a shit towel. I don't know.
They've probably been eating cow shit for years, bro.
Mhm. But that's
if that's mama's so used to it.
mom's being a little sour. They get through it though, and she's not really giving good directions. She's just like this, just like this. And
Honestly, that's
I get it. I get
how
it.
my
I
Lola.
know, but if you're trying to teach someone, that's not effective,
Yeah, that's how my grandma teaches though too. I think it's weird.
and that works.
No, but
Oh,
it's
that's
hard.
my point.
But that's how they. When I asked my Lola, I was like, "Oh, can you teach my favorite dish, the sweet and soured fish that's fried?" Do you know when I ask her what are the measurements on this? She's like, "Oh, just stir it and taste it." That's her. She's like, "You just add depending on the taste."
I understand.
I'm
I do,
like, "Well,
yeah.
fuck."
And that's it. You're all caught up with TJ and Kimberly.
Wait, play this part. This is wait before we play it. This is very
oh,
cute.
you have to go show the god the food or whatever. Offer it to him.
Yes, you.
And she's like, I don't need to put it here. And he's like, no, just go like show it to
Yeah,
him.
you like say, "Hey, can you make it cold, like, and bless this food or something
have it.
weird?"
Make this cool and have it, please.
From this point on,
Yeah, it's like an offering.
we're doing things my way in
See
my
that part?
house.
Those kind of parts
So
she
moving
don't
next
like.
episode, I hope that she goes through with comes through with sticking up for herself, and I don't know. I'm interested. Next week should be pretty.
Yeah, she's
interesting.
just honestly being respectful because it is still like the first of everything. Like, of course, you're not going to just be
They've only
like,
been married for a couple days at this point.
yeah, and of course, this is the first dinner you're making with the mom, and you're making his
It's funny
favorite
though.
dish.
I did like because you remember earlier in the season she talks about the no onions and garlic. She's like, how are we in the kitchen burning cow shit, but we can't cook onions and garlic?
because the smell irritates
Yeah.
them.
It's so funny. But yeah, that's it for them. You're all caught up now, so check back in with us and watch our other videos.
Hold on,
Follow,
what is
like,
this?
subscribe.
Chihole. I wanted to see what that was. She added it to the dish. Because it was like a weird clear liquid. I don't know. It looked weird. What the fuck?
Chickpea something. That's
Or maybe even like the
Fucking
juice from the
hummus or whatever.
chickpeas. Yeah.
Probably tastes like dirt. But yeah,
Chickpeas are
that's
pretty
it.
good.
Tastes like dirt.
All right. Well,
Thanks for
thank
watching, guys.
you. We're going to be covering the other couples in the same way that we did this one. So it will be 6-parters for everyone.
On that note, yeah.